Find the exact values of the remaining trigonometric functions of theta satisfying the given conditions. Cosine of theta equals 5/13, and theta lies in quadrant 4. Note that if theta lies in quadrant 4, then the values of sine of theta, cosecant of theta, tangent of theta, and cotangent of theta are less than 0, and the values of cosine of theta and secant of theta are greater than 0. Start by finding the value of sine of theta. First, write the Pythagorean identity. Sine squared of theta plus cosine squared of theta equals 1. Next, substitute 5/13 for cosine of theta. Sine squared of theta plus 5/13 squared equals 1. Subtract 5/13 squared from each side of the equation. Sine squared theta equals 1 minus 5/13 squared. Simplify to get sine squared theta equals 144 divided by 169. Because the value of sine of theta is negative in quadrant 4, take a negative square root of each side. You will get sine of theta equals negative square root of 144 divided by 169. Simplify to get sine of theta equals negative 12/13. Now you're ready to find the value of tangent of theta. Write tangent of theta equals sine of theta divided by cosine of theta. Substitute negative 12/13 for sine of theta and 5/13 for cosine of theta. Recall that dividing by a fraction is equivalent to multiplying by the reciprocal of that fraction. So rewrite negative 12/13 divided by 5/13 as negative 12/13 times 13/5. Multiply and reduce to get negative 12/5. Next, find the value of cosecant of theta. Write cosecant of theta equals 1 divided by sine of theta. Substitute negative 12/13 for sine of theta. Recall that dividing by a fraction is equivalent to multiplying by the reciprocal of that fraction. So rewrite 1 divided by negative 12/13 as 1 times negative 13/12. Multiply to get negative 13/12. Next, find the value of secant of theta. Write secant of theta equals 1 divided by cosine of theta. Substitute 5/13 for cosine of theta. Recall that dividing by a fraction is equivalent to multiplying by the reciprocal of that fraction. Rewrite 1 divided by 5/13 as 1 times 13/5. Multiply to get 13/5. Lastly, find the value of cotangent of theta. Write cotangent of theta equals 1 divided by tangent of theta. Substitute negative 12/5 for tangent of theta. Recall that dividing by a fraction is equivalent to multiplying by the reciprocal of that fraction. So rewrite 1 divided by negative 12/5 as 1 times negative 5/12. Multiply to get negative 5/12.